Video. Today we're not going to be playing Roblox. We're going to be doing some basic admin essentials editing. And I know that a lot of you guys like when I do that. So I figured why not? So I'm going to be doing a series on this. And in today's video, we'll just be doing getting it all set up. And I'll be going over some scripts that I won't be going over in the future. Like, I'll have videos upcoming like understanding the main module, understanding essentials code, understanding the UI. But there will be some that I don't have understanding videos on. So first, you're going to need to insert basic admin essentials into your game. I already did that before we started. We're just going to drag it there. And then what I like to do is I like to drag it out and delete that. Okay, now we have this. So I'm just going to go over all of this before we go into the main module. And so here it's just giving you instructions. If you want, you can even delete that. So here, it's basically saying that it is getting its main source of code from this ID, this model ID. So that's where that leads to. So of course, we're going to end up changing that to script.mainModule. Here, it is basically a table that you insert users into for them to receive the admin. And I will show you guys that in my next video, which will be explaining the main module. I will actually show you guys where all this goes to in the main module. Here, group configuration, another table, and you're basically giving it a value of a number. Same thing for group rank and all. Here you're giving it a value of equal or greater than. Here, once again, a number value for admin level. I'll show you where that goes in the main module too. Here, command permissions, same thing, some tables, and then a value for the permission. Here is a very big, so here, prefix, value, kick reason, these are the values. I'll show you where everything goes. Data store key, I'll show you how everything in here works too. Here, now it's just help section. No, we don't need to look at that. But there is one more thing on the bottom I want to show you guys. So I did receive a comment on one of my videos explaining that you don't need to enter script.mainModule down here, which I didn't know. But I'm still not 100% sure of. But we might try it later in the series just to see if that really is true. And so now that we've gone over all of this, time to get our main module in. Alright, so first, I already have the command pulled up right here. Put this in the game description. I'll put this in the video description so you guys can get that easily. Put it in the command bar. A lot of people ask where you put that command, and you put it in the command bar. So we're going to click enter. It's going to give us this model here. We're going to take the main module out and drag it into basic admin essentials. Okay, now that's done. Now, of course, we're going to change this to script.mainModule. And what I'm also going to show you guys is how you can do it so you don't enter script.mainModule, and people that get your admin don't get the main module. I can show you how you enter the loader ID for that. And then you don't have to give out your main module if you don't want to. I can show you guys how to do that. Alright. Gonna change this. Script.mainModule. Alright. Now, time to go over this. So, main module, essentials code, and Essentials client will be in a different video. But the rest of these scripts I'm going to go over in this video. So, data storage. This is their main data store function script. This is creating the functions that do the data store in basic admin. Now, I'm not great with data store, so I'm not exactly on, I just use functions for basic admin and data store, and I use my own because I don't really know theirs that well. But these are, so if you know that, you can go ahead and look through this. I'm not really going to explain much on this as I don't know much about it. But if you do, great. Then you got a little head start for this series. So, next we're going to get players. This script, before I learned how to do an anti-abuse in the main module, I used a lot. Now, here, you can add, for example, you can add another filtered argument that you don't want to use, that you don't want players to be able to use, and the command confirmation. So here, like if I added my username, say I didn't want players to use that. Here, let's go ahead and try that. Okay. And then we're going to enter the commands that we don't want players to be able to use. So I'm just going to say kick. Then, just do that. Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay. Now, let's try it out. Then I'll explain the rest of the script. Okay, we also have to publish our game. Forgot about that. Okay, took me out of there. Come publish. Perfect. Here we go. Creator admin. Alright, now we're gonna do this. And did I do ban instead by accident? Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Alright, I see what I did wrong there. I didn't add it down here. Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to add it down here so it can program it, basically. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm just going to take that out for now because I'll go over this in more. I'll basically go over this too in the main module because they have similar stuff to this. It's not exactly the same. This word gathers all the arguments from for players. So, if you want to go ahead and look at where it gathers arguments from for players, here's the perfect place to edit them and add them. Alright, next, the load string. I don't exactly know 100% what this is for. I don't understand it that much, and I haven't really ever looked into it, so we'll move on. Time and date. So this is basically getting the day, the year, and everything, the current date. This is the module that they use. So, yeah, I don't know how much to explain that anymore, but we'll go to next and last. Trello. I don't use Trello for basic admin, and I never really have, and I don't know if I ever really will, but here is basically, the Trello code. All the APIs it uses are here, so yeah, was a short video, guys, but I hope you guys liked it. And remember, my next video will be understanding the main module, which will go over the entire main module. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.